then folks, I am off to the Bushcraft show for the first time in about 4 years, so let's see what it's like post-COVID. They've moved locations and yeah, I can't wait to check it out. Let's get into it. Right, we've just landed at the Bushcraft show. Let's get the stuff out of the car, get set up, and I'll check in with you in a minute. So, home for the weekend. Just gone for a standard plough point, my mum's canvas and wool bedroll that she made. Shout out my mum. Mum also made me this, which is pretty good. Deer hide, little programme, sleeping bag, job done. And because next week I am 9 months sober, got that alcohol-free beers, so I'll be sessioning them, as boring as that is. But yeah, 9 months sober now. Get in. Right, let's head into the show, see if we can bump into some people we know. So I've just caught up with a few mates, got myself a lovely little alcohol-free beer on my way into the show now.
I might recognise her, but I don't think I'd be able to place her.
What did you say you need men? Well, it was a poster that I liked.
Say hello, everybody.
Yeah. You're a kid.
No, all right then. I'm here with the world's best magician. He's the world's best magician. His name is Magnifico. What is your magic name? Right up, Luke. Yeah. Luke. Hello, Joshua.
I don't know where Rory is, Josh.
Yeah. We're taking little wanders down to the main area. The crew dem. Val.
How are you, man? Alright?
Yeah, going well, dude. Going well. Little dude. Hey, man. How's it going? You alright?
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
Absolutely threw it down last night. Got about 2 hours sleep maybe. I'm gonna go back to sleep for a bit and then get some breakfast.
Right, good morning everyone. Let's head into the show and take a look around some of the traders. I'll introduce you to some of my mates. Wilderways. Here we got Francis. Hey Francis. How's it going? So this is Francis at Wilderways.
Hello.
Very, very good knife maker. Just checking out your wares, dude.
You still do YouTube?
Yeah.
I wish I get time. I could get.
Absolutely stunning.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm very excited about the folders, to be fair.
It's really, really good work, man. Like, so intricate, isn't it?
I did have another one of those because I wanted it to hang around for the show.
Yeah. So we've got Damascus blade here, gorgeous antler handle, and then the folding mech. Stunning craftsmanship.
One thing I do want to do for the next shows is get.
Is you alright now, man? You good?
Yeah.
The dream.
Yeah. Oh, lovely, mate. Thanks so much for that.
You're most welcome.
Cheers. Thank you.
Have a good.
No, not yet. I'm going to go get my head in there. I'm still trying to wake up. He woke me up.
Stupid o'clock, he lost his wallet last
Oh,
night.
mate, I didn't get to sleep till like 4.
But it's the way the world is. But as long as you well and things are
Basic ingredients in like reflector of a 7 billion cans.
You've been a bit quiet recently, mate.
Yes. What's old Bean? Here we are, dug in behind enemy lines, all in the name of Blighty. Rob, how are you?
I'm good, Steve. You alright?
All good, thanks.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
just warding off the Jerry's. We've got an unexploded bomb there at the front, and yeah, we're dug in on the home front at the Bushcraft show. Jolly well done, who knows it? Yes, loving it.
Good.
Good to see you looking so well, old Bean.
Cheers, Steve. Absolute legend. So Steve makes an absolute gorgeous array of different sauces and jerkies and rubs and seasoning. Some puddings look absolutely splendid.
Do you know one of the guys earlier? This morning, we bought £700 worth. Oh wow! Someone had
That's
actually
lucky,
handed
that was.
it in.
Right.
Yeah, imagine coming out that shed with a few friends. Well, yeah, the entire house is just levelled. Go see what bits he's got on the table. Take the chopping board.
We've got John Jeffries, custom catty maker. How's it going, dude? You alright?
Good morning, sir.
Good.
Mosaic in there as well.
Wow. Yeah, I love that. Little mosaic pin.
Yeah.
Stabilised beach. Micarta on the top, and then
G10.
carbon.
G10 and
G10.
then on that one.
Gorgeous.
Stuff here, that.
Woolly mammoth ivory.
Yeah, it's glow in the dark carbon fibre.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but these ones here, they're scaled in 20,000-year-old woolly mammoth ivory, which is stabilised and dyed to give it, to give it the longevity, keep it in one piece.
Wow.
Yeah. Woolly mammoth molar.
So that's a woolly mammoth molar.
Yeah, so that's just a cross cut, like little section. That's
And the
obviously
ivory,
like the tree with the rings.
Wow.
That's the ivory. But you see the bark on the outside there. Then you've got the core.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the raw
lovely.
form. Obviously it's stabilised, but that is the raw form.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got real weight to that because the white lines are the enamel and it's the pulp between it and the dentine.
Right,
So
of course.
the enamel is harder than blade steel. I think it's like 89 HRC, so that loves to shatter where the pulp drills beautifully. So it's such
Yeah.
a hard material to work. Getting a consistent finish on it is
I
just...
bet. Off to the prehistoric zone. Let's go and check it out. Guys, I'm here with Joe. Joe from Thornwood Forge. How you doing?
Yeah, really well, mate. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Good show so far? Enjoying
So
it?
far, so good. Yeah, plenty of people coming by. We've got a few people in doing the fire steel
Wicked.
forging.
Take you this way. So doing a couple of workshops, yeah?
Yeah, so forging fire steels for fire lighting, striking against flint, get sparks, lighting charcoal off, and other coal extenders like that.
Awesome, man.
And then we've got all the axes out for display as well.
Wicked. Good to see you again, dude.
And you, see you soon.
is very different. It's much more refined, much more comfortable. You can show the whole head is heat treated, whereas other axe companies only.
See, we're unsupported, we've got all our equipment stashed in sledges behind us, and we were just going to go unsupported across. Teammates, and they said, right, Sean, your job and navigation. And I was setting up water and stuff when we got there, boiling all the water, getting everyone's dinner ready once we were in camp. But they went, Sean, we can't see a thing today. I'm going to show you a little video and you'll see why. And they went, if you fall down a crevasse, we'll be able to rescue you easier. I went, okay, so off I went. You can see, I can't see a thing. I've got navigation on my left arm there, my wrist there. I'm trying to avoid these sinkholes, these crevasses. We get to the top of the glacier, 80-mile-an-hour winds. This storm rolled in 36 hours. It was minus 30 when we were on the top. We had to build a massive igloo around the tent to stop us and the tent from getting blown away off the mountain. As we sat on the ground, eventually when the weather subsided, I pushed myself backwards, put some tension on the lines, the kite comes up, I steer it with the handles, and then I'm one-handed and I'm sort of navigating with the other arm. I've got the little outriggers on my arms. Teammates just about to bring theirs up. And then that was my view for the next week.
Here with Trevor Ferrell. Are you doing all right?
Good, mate, you?
Good, good, good. Got some trapping workshops going on over the weekend. Please check them out.
I put all this effort into building this whole thing. I like this stuff. I didn't realise you.
Here with Brian, Journeyman Handcrafts.
Hi guys.
How's it going? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good show so far.
Yeah. Busy morning, Saturday morning. It's always a busy one. You've got to, get set up early and get ready for it because it always kicks off.
And you got a design your old
handmade leather belts. So yeah, you can choose your leather, choose what buckle you want, and then I'll build it in front of you.
So all bespoke fixtures and fittings made in front of you.
Punch the holes
on the punch machine.
Fit the buckles.
Awesome.
And you're away.
But it's just a bag of beans now. I'm just absolutely high on the van for like the whole day. And then if we have him out here, it'll just be up his head excited. So it's gone from sleep.
Like a bit more of the survival. A bit more South American inspired.
And then the top's moved on from the hook.
Yeah, it'd be Ellis, yeah, it's a razor blade. So. Yeah, well, it's
Here with Luke, York Knife.
All right.
Good show so far?
Yeah, nice and busy. We've moved a few knives, so I'm pretty happy with that, and caught up with lots of old friends.
Wicked. Good stuff, dude. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
So just going to check out some of the talks now, some of the seminars.
Okay, again, your mates again. If I walk down the road, there's a gang of yobs. I tell my mate, stand still, and I run for it. He gets a good hiding, okay? So use your mates wisely. And the one I like best is, if you ever share a room with your mate and he snores, before you go to sleep, you kiss him full on the lips. Tongue a lot. He ain't gonna... Now, in a regiment, we were always under strength. We'd never ever been up to full strength. And when I joined, there's only 2 squadrons. And so we was always, undermanned. And as we got more and more popular, everyone and his brother wanted to come to Hereford and visit us. And at one time we put on so many demonstrations, instead of having canned cream, we was going to invent the grease paint and join Equity, you know what I mean? And everyone and his brother, heads of state, royal family, we couldn't get rid of Anne. She wanted to sign on, and she would have made a good soldier, yeah. And Charles used to be a regular, the king now, and also lots of MPs. And on one occasion, Lord Carrington come. He was the defence secretary at the time, and we had all these displays out, the regular stuff, mountain troop, free-fall troop, all the different skills. And we had a guy called Drag, and he first got interviewed. He sat in a canoe with a wetsuit on. And then on the next stand, there's a Pink Panther. Drag was behind the wheel with that, with goggles on. On the next stand, he was a jungle warrior. And it was Drag 3 times, all the time. And I could see Carrington looking, thought, these guys look alike. And when we went back to the mess for the meal, who's behind the bar serving drinks? Drag again, okay? So we've never been up to strength.
You're just about to finish. You saucy minx.
Cheeky. Why have you come to film the most complex bit that's most likely to go wrong?
Because that's who I am, Francis. I film complex stuff and put people under pressure.
So you work smart instead of hard. To be fair, this willow It's
awesome
so
work.
to perfection.
Yeah, it doesn't seem really pliable.
Almost like I know what I'm doing.
No, it's a great craft, dude.
Thanks, man. I do love it. I say thanks, man, like I invented it.
Yeah.
yeah, you know, way back.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah. Ancient peoples have been weaving baskets since 2010.
What you don't know is I went back in time, okay? Oh man.
Love it.
There we go.
Awesome.
See how strong that is. I ain't going nowhere.
Yes, dude. Legend.
It's just really, it's when you hat. Oh yeah.
Right, shout out Dustin for the patch. Cheers, mate. Tarp mended. Off to bed for another early night. See you tomorrow for the Sunday. Morning, I'm awake. I slept a lot better last night. Slept like a log. I feel like I slept for like 15 hours, which is better than the 2 hours I slept on night one. I've overslept. I need to go and get breakfast.
And I thought, well, I might as well have one I like. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's navy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try now.
Wallpaper steamer. Wallpaper steamer in a start at one end and work your way through.
It cools down.
Yeah.
And then it's straight.
Well, it cools down,
do it again.
and then you have to heat it up again. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a start.
Yeah.
That's a start.
So I do yeah, all different things. So yeah, I do carved rabbits.
Here with Billy.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, good mate. Very nice.
Just scraping a rabbit hide.
Go and buy some eggs from the shop and then replicate the brain solution and hopefully get this one done.
Very nice.
So,
You're just stretching it out now. Getting all of that membrane off. Wicked.
My partner that's into it,
goose just next to you. Yeah. How did this happen? What do you do then?
Yeah, you're just a normal person.
I sort of met him through.
No, that's an actual thing.
Need it. I've done too much time for
Or just do all the calls for you.
So if it comes off the shaft you're using, reel it back in with the cord.
How's it going?
Alright.
Good.
So all of this stuff is my mate's domain on our table. So I'm just going to make them up. Awesome.
Here with Liam at Primal Nomad.
How are we doing? You good, Rob?
Not too bad, mate.
Awesome.
Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, it's really good to see you, man.
Yeah, and yourself.
That's why I love the show.
It's
honestly.
awesome just bumping into people that you haven't seen in a year or two, and it's like no time has passed, isn't
Literally,
it? So.
that's it. And it's just like one big family. You kind of see like so and so that you haven't seen for 2 years, and then you see
Exactly
like
right.
people like yourself who although we see each other a bit more often than the show, it's still always lovely to catch up with
man.
you here.
Good show so far though?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been busy as well. It's the weather a little bit on and off, but it doesn't stop us bushcrafters, does it? You know?
Exactly. Cheers, dude.
No worries, man.
Check out
Really
Primal
good to
Nomad
see you.
Bushcraft. I'm sure you're already subscribed, but check them out. Really, really good stuff.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Starting to be known more nationally, and I think more important.
I do have a favourite fish. I've got a favourite bird. What's not to love about a puffin? You see a picture, everybody knows it's a puffin. They don't have to really identify that bird. We all know it's a puffin. Amazing birds. Really, really brightly coloured beaks in the breeding season, and they've got lots of record-breaking statistics. Puffins have. So the oldest puffin, I believe, was recorded at 38 years old for a bird. I think that's quite incredible. They can beat their wings up to 400 times a minute. They can fly up to 55 miles an hour. But the coolest thing, I think, is that they can hold up to 70 sand eels in their beak at any one time. And you might think, but surely when they open their beak to get the next sand eel and the next sand eel, don't they all fall out? But puffins have a serrated tongue that holds those sand eels in their beak so they can open their beak and pick up another one and another one. Now, if you want to go and get close to puffins, the best place, I reckon, in the country, there's lots of places where you've got puffin colonies, but the best place is Stoney Island in West Wales. I took my kids there a few years ago. You walk around the island, you practically walk through the puffin colonies. It's quite remarkable. You can hear them all around you, it's quite magical. They will scurry across the path in front of you. You know, we've got so many selfies with puffins.
Get there.
Here with Jax, Wildcard Wilderness. How you doing, all right?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Forcing the camera in everybody's faces as we do. You're doing it till 4:30?
I am.
What's it on?
The role of bushcraft and trauma recovery.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Stoked to see it. I will bring it to you later.
Yeah. Maybe they have to sit for a day.
Yeah. No, because I demonstrated this.
Right, gonna head over to Jax's talk now on bushcraft and how it can help trauma. Let's get into it.
So frame yours is a bit of a tough act to follow, so I'm gonna do my best. I'm Jax Janega. I'm the founder of a company called Wildcard Wilderness. I believe that sometimes in nature, much like life, you can get dealt a pretty bad hand. Whether it's getting lost, injury, wildlife encounters, what have you. But I believe that you can become a wild card and overcome against all odds. And that's essentially the principle of what my company means. Is with a little bit of skills and a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of guts, you can do incredible things. And something that Ray had just said on the stage was the importance of bushcraft and how it can affect mindfulness. And actually that's what I'm going to be talking about today, is actually the role in bushcraft in trauma recovery. So I do want to, for one, caveat that I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a psychologist. I am just someone who is just trying to navigate the human experience. And how bushcraft has personally helped me to navigate difficult times and overcome obstacles. Our ability to seek balance. That's right. Today, I'm going to talk about the thing most of us choose not to look at. Trauma. We've all experienced it. Much like a tree who generates a new limb after injury, we too can heal and grow. In a world that often feels loud and disconnected, the quiet and calm of the forest can be a powerful place to experience resiliency. Through the art of wilderness living, or bushcraft, we tend to the floor of that forest, but can also look deeply at the vast one within ourselves. Because like a tree that scars and twists around its injury, forming new branches, we too can grow stronger, more complex, and even more beautiful than before. The audience has experienced a trauma. It could be a single incident like an assault or natural disaster, or it could be an experiential one that has compounded over time, such as serving in combat or neglect. Most of us choose not to walk through life in suffering, so we absorb our emotional pain, but develop a longing for belonging in a world that doesn't really know quite what to do with us. Those with trauma will struggle with what they deserve and instead might run away from their distress and turn to self-sabotage, or sometimes even violence. To find relief so as to feel something, or sometimes nothing, turn to addictions, promiscuity, or sadly suicide. Most of us will choose to reach for something that caters to the what we would rather be compared to the who we could be. In order for us to truly understand those with trauma, we need to stop asking each other what is wrong with them and start asking what has happened to them, as every moment in life builds on the moments before. Trauma becomes the wind that never stops howling through the leaves. It alters how we see ourselves and the world. But just like a tree's rings carry evidence of every drought and storm, we carry our past in our nervous systems. The life of a tree is all contained within its seed. So in order for us to understand the hickory, we must go back and try to understand the nut.
So I blubbed like a baby to Jax's talk. I only filmed the very first intro because she talked a lot about childhood traumas and adult traumas and stuff like that, but honestly so proud of her. She did an amazing job. Really good talk at the Bushcraft show. So yeah, check out Jax Janega, owner of Wildcard Wilderness. Check out her stuff below. I'll link all of her channels and her Instagram and her website and stuff down below. Go and check her out, and if you're ever over in the States, make sure you get on one of her courses because she is such a cool dude.
This is going to be short. Are you going on the stage? Maybe.
Take that for you. It's going to have to come off, innit? Oh, look at that sexy hair.
Oh, discount Jack Sparrow. You can see him his hair, which he loves it.
Yes! Yes,
Are
mate!
you horny?
Yes, mate! Right, I'm off to bed for another early night, and see you on the morrow. Right, I'm all packed up, although I think I will be staying tonight, but just not in the woods because I think they kick all the punters out on the Monday. So yeah, just going to move this stuff into the car, go and see Josh and Willow and Francis and Tim and Steve, and yeah, probably be camped up with them lot tonight. Don't know, haven't really decided yet. I might go today, I might not, but it's been a really good one. I will bring you the final day of the show, final official day of the show, which is today, and let you know what happens.
Para abrir poços artesianos, águas que a gente possa tomar. A gente está tomando água do rio, água contaminada. Grande problema e é triste.
So he's saying that one big project he has in his tribe, there are many communities, and there are a lot of people in these communities that still don't have their own homes. So building homes is one big project, one big ongoing project that is always on his mind, and they have it's not really easy to them right now because they lack a lot of the materials. They use a lot of palm leaves from the jungle, and with deforestation there's always less palms, and also other trees where they get bark or wood from. It's getting harder and harder to get, so for them it's hard to reach those materials. And he also said that there are a lot of people in the government that they try to help, but the money always gets drawn somewhere else. It never reaches them, so that's also something that doesn't help with that.
So I'm just watching Francis's stall while he goes to the toilet, and look at this basket. So this one was done yesterday, as you would have seen, all finished up now, absolutely gorgeous. Right guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope that you've liked that one. Just wanted to show you a little bit about the Bushcraft show. Haven't been here in 4 years, absolutely love it. Better venue, way more organised than before. Absolutely loved it. Really awesome to hang out with some of the traders as well and some of my mates that I haven't caught up with in a year or so. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Click the link down below to all the guys' channels. I'll link them all if you're interested. Go and check out everyone that I've mentioned. And yeah, without further ado, that's the end of the video. See you on the next one.